So, hey, what's up, lads? We're just going back to Shattered Pixel Dungeon, and so we just died as the hero on our first run. Died to the boss on level 5, and we're just going back now. So we're gonna play with the mage because we did unlock the mage. So, yeah, the mage starts with a unique staff which can be imbued with the properties of a wand. So it's basically just like a really good wand, but what we can do is if we get like another staff that's better than the Staff of Magic Missile, which is what its default is, then we can put it into this staff to make it like kind of more powerful. So the staff is like melee weapon as well, and starts with a scroll holder. So yeah, it's just a wand to start with. So the mage partially identifies with wands the moment he uses them. The mage regains a small amount of wand and staff charge whenever he eats food, instead of with the warrior we gain a small amount of health. So yeah, that's that there. The mage automatically identifies Scrolls of Identity, Potions of Liquid Flame, and Scrolls of Upgrade, which is actually really good because they're like Scrolls of Identity and Scrolls of Upgrade are two like very important scrolls, and then Potions of Liquid Flame are pretty good as well compared to, I think the warrior has Scrolls of Identity, Potions of Healing, and Scrolls of Rage. Like that's still pretty good, but Scrolls of Rage aren't really that good. And then this stuff here is a subclass kind of thing. Like you can read it, pause and read it if you want, but it's only after defeating the second boss, which is at like level 10, so floor 10 even. So I don't really know much about that there. So let's get into it. Okay, no, doesn't really want to start for me. Okay, we're in. Cool, so I've read this before. You guys can pause and read it again. It's a little bit of story stuff. So let's get into it. So we don't have a Duval starting off. I'm actually going to turn the music up a bit, just because I do like the music in this game. So, as I said before, I'm using BlueStacks Android emulator to play on the PC, so you guys will be seeing a mouth cursor, and I will leave a link for this down in the description so you guys can do whatever. Boop. Cool. Charcoal potion. We will drink those at the end. Okay. And so it is really nice having like a ranged weapon. I just filmed another bit with the mage, and then I just got there and I realized I hadn't filmed any of it, so yay. So I didn't only film. I only got to about level 2, floor 2. See, it's probably kind of confusing because like you have the leveling up, like experience level 1 mage, and then you have like levels and like floors. So I always get, as in like what level you're in the dungeon, so I always get confused and say the wrong thing. So I think I'm gonna call going down like here floors, and then level my actual level of my character, just so you guys don't get confused, and me. Oh, he died straight away. I was lucky. I think we will read this quickly. Oh no. So, Staff Magic Missile, created by the mage himself. This staff is a unique magical weapon. Rather than having innate magical power, the staff is instead imbued with a magical energy from a wand. This tier 1 melee weapon deals 1 to 8 damage and requires 10 strength to use properly. The staff is currently imbued with a wand of Magic Missile. Each bolt of this wand deals 2 to 8 damage and has no additional effects. So basically that means we can put whatever wand we want in there, but right now it's just a normal, like it just does damage. It doesn't have any special fancy effects. So we're going to drink this because we took a little bit of damage there, and we're going to go into water and drink our potions. So I drink the potions in water because sometimes they're potions of fire. Now that's a potion of toxic gas. We're just going to quickly run through here. It can take a little bit of damage. Because potions of fire are nasty and kill you very quickly. If you're in water, then they're not really nearly as dangerous, to be honest. Okay, I think there was a secret room here. Or locked rooms even. They're not really that secret. Okay, so what you actually can do with these crystal chests, and I didn't mention in the last episode. You can, so I see a ring inside the chest, but you need a crystal key, and I see an artifact inside. So artifact or a ring. I'm gonna go for the artifacts just because they're kind of more interesting. Sandals of Nature. What initially seemed like sandals made of twine are actually 2 plants. They seem very weak and pale. Perhaps they need to be given nutrients. So I don't really know anything about this item. I think I'm going to equip it. Let's hope it's not cursed. Okay, it's not cursed. So maybe we'll see some sort of effect coming off it. So, I haven't actually talked about this, I don't think. So the tombstones, basically, you get items out of them, gold sometimes, but they summon 4 monsters around you called wraiths, which can very rarely be hit with melee attacks, but are very vulnerable to magic attacks. So because I have this staff and it's got 4 charge left, so I didn't really explain this either. This second number here, 4 is like the maximum amount of charge your staff has, and then or wand even sometimes, and this number 4 is how many charges we actually have in it at the moment. So we're just going. I'm just gonna try here, and you'll see that I'll actually show you. You can. Oh, that's a very bad example. Sorry. You could very rarely hit them with a normal melee attack. You can see they always evade it, but you can easily kill them with magic. I know I killed the first one on the first go, but that was a very bad example. But as you see, I got plate armor of corrosion, which is the best armor in the game. However, it is armor of corrosion is capable of bursting corrosive fluid, and it's cursed, and it needs 18 strength to use, and it's not identified. So not very useful to me now. Let's just go down another floor. So we're gonna search. So if you guys haven't seen the other 2 videos, maybe go check them out, because I did explain some of the base mechanics, if you don't already know them, that is. And I think I'm just gonna play through the game with every character, and if I haven't unlocked the character, I'll unlock them in my own time, and then I think I'll just maybe play again until I win with, or not win, maybe just get a good run, because I have not even have a good run. The best I've got is 4-5, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. I know I can do better. I'm just kind of new to the shattered version of the game, and I think some enemies are stronger, and I haven't even played the vanilla. Oh, I'm very low. Oh no, this could be bad. Okay, we need to heal. I have not been watching my health. Okay, so we're just gonna stand here and hope this is the healing potion. It's a strength potion. Okay, that's not bad. Is our Duval empty? It is empty. Do we have anything that could help us, maybe? So, scroll of magic mapping. I don't think I've talked about this scroll yet. It basically means that we can see everywhere on the map, even if we haven't been there. So we can't see if there's enemies in it, but we can see the layout of the map. So that was very helpful there. Didn't take any damage. Hopefully no enemies. And a dewdrop. Cool. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay. Cool. So we're gonna head up here. Now I'm gonna eat some food. I think. No, I'll save it until I'm a bit hungrier, I think. So with this door, I think I've talked about it before already, but barricade, wooden barricade, firmly set but has dried over the years. Might it burn? So on those levels where you find that barricade, you always find a potion of fire, of liquid flame. So I think maybe that blue potion could be it. Now I'm not 100% sure, or this potion. So I think I'm just gonna. Oh no. Cool. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually right beside the water. So I think if I drink a potion of liquid flame, it'll go away straight away. Oh no, they're already identified because I am the mage. That's why the mage is very helpful actually. So I'm just gonna throw this. I'm starving. Eat before anything. So this is another type of food. I had it in the last episode. I didn't talk about it. So it's just like, I think it gives the exact same as this. It just doesn't, they don't stack the same, so it's kind of not as good, if I'm honest. Cool. Okay. So this honey pot basically summons a bee. So you throw it on the floor or shatter it like in your spot, and it summons a bee, and that bee will attack enemies, but it will also attack you once there's no enemies to attack. And it actually can be quite strong. It is actually quite strong, so it's an okay item. It's sometimes useful against like the goo and stuff, because the goo will attack the bee instead of attacking you sometimes. But it's really not that good, if I'm honest with you. But it is worth keeping just to like sell, I guess. I'm actually going to put these shurikens on because they're actually pretty good. Cool. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's one of these rooms. So I think I've bumped into one of these before. If I haven't, I'll explain it briefly. So basically, when you're in this room, you get this effect. Shadow melted. You guys can pause and read it. Basically, it means that you are you're invisible to enemies, and you don't starve as quickly. So, like, enemies can't follow you in here, so I can always run in here, and sometimes, like, lose an enemy. I have no idea what this plant is. Bland fruit. So it's not a negative one. It's one of these weird. What? I've never seen this item before. So dry and indisputable. Perhaps stewing it with another ingredient will improve it. Do I eat it? You can't bear eat it raw. So maybe it's like that crafting. Maybe I have to craft it with something. I don't really know much about the crafting system in this game. Perfect. So, as much as I don't like the fire effect, I do like these fire trap rooms. I will explain why in a sec. So you want to search every piece of floor on this room, by the way, when you're traversing over it, because there's literally fire traps everywhere. Almost every block is a fire trap. So maybe, perhaps, so you can, if you get like the monster meat or the mystery meat, which you'll get a lot of in the later game, you can actually cook it by throwing it on these traps. So I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try cook this fruit. Hello fruit, please cook. So it doesn't really want to cook, but at least I can get up here now. So, Sad Ghost. I think I've bumped into him before, but basically he's a quest giver, so I have to kill this Gnoll Trickster, and then I get some rewards. So I basically get to pick between armor and a weapon. Okay, please get out of my way. Thank you. Oh no! So it's a chasm, big hole. So you can jump down into the next floor, but you take damage, and I would never recommend doing it. There's always like a stairway down, so there's really no point in. Oh, you survived quite well, to be honest. Oh, there he is. There's the Gnoll Trickster. So how I'd recommend dealing with this guy is trying to wait for him to come to the door, which he does not do very often. But when he does, try hit him with something. So maybe if you have like a seed or something. Fade Leaf just teleports him randomly. I don't really want that. Ice Cap could be kind of useful. Okay, so he's here. Okay, so he's not very good up close. So try deal with him at a range if possible. And if you can get him like this, kind of in between doors. So he will give you like the poison effect and set you on fire sometimes. So you have to be extremely careful. How does he just know where I'm going to come? He missed me there. I'm going to try to throw this at him, and I got him. I did get him. I'm not on very much health, but I did get him. So I can Ghost Weapon and Ghost Armor. I'm going to pick between armor because I'm having my staff at the moment, and yeah, so this actually requires 12 points of strength, but I can use the Scroll of Upgrade to upgrade it, so it only needs 11. Perfect. And this will provide us from 1 to 6 damage and Glimpse of Potential. This Glimpse builds up energy when struck, giving a small amount of charge to the wearer's wands. That's just pretty good for me, so when I take damage I'll like recharge my wands slightly. I'm going to drink these potions down here. Actually, I think I'm going to drink them out of the water because I already have the fire one identified and I don't want to get frozen. Invisibility, that's okay. And paralyze this. It's not great. I'm just going to eat this food ration and then... Oh, is my dew vial full? I always forget that I have a dew vial. And never drink it, but... Cool. Hello. So I can already see I'm taking less damage because of my new armor, which is pretty good. I know we took some damage while fighting him, but I think it was probably worth it because we restored most of it, and yeah, it's not bad if you're running around on, like, you should always try to have as much health as possible, but you don't always need to be fully healthed. However, if you have healing there, always take it, especially if it's just your Duvile, because that won't take up as much. Like if you only have a tiny bit, don't waste it. A potion of healing, but if it's just something else, you should be alright. Perfect. I love taking out enemies at a long range before they can get to me. It's just really satisfying not taking any damage. So this here basically just identifies all the items we have equipped. So I'm actually going to equip this hand axe. It's cursed. You're having a mess. That won't really matter though, because I'm going to identify it now. I can see what it is. It's +1. Exhausting hand axe. Oh. So I can't take it off because this was stuck on me. Can't remove a cursed item. I'm gonna just upgrade it. Like I'm just gonna upgrade it. I think let's keep it on actually. 4 to 18 damage. Like that's still a lot better than this. Even with the curse of exhausting. Exhausting weapons take a great effort to use and will periodically weaken the wearer. I think that damage is still gonna be higher. Oh, I hate these guys. Stay away from the piranhas, by the way. They're never worth fighting. Giant piranha, like they just do like so much damage, and you can just like you very rarely hit them. They're like the wraiths, except they're worse because they still have a lot of health. Like I think the wraiths only have like 1 health, which is nice. But the thing is, they have quite a bit of They have quite a bit. They do like a lot of kind of like they're not good against magic. Oh no, they are. I'm just gonna stop talking. Cool. So I don't really know how those flies work, like which ones I get XP from and which ones I don't. So I haven't explained this bar up the very top, just like at the very top of the screen. This kind of like a white bar here, or yellowish bar. That's my XP, my overall XP of how I'm overall doing. So is this a potion of levitation? No. Haste. Okay. Are you a potion of... no. Potion of strength, why haven't I not drinking that? If you have a potion of strength, just drink it all the time. There's never a time when you shouldn't drink it. Like it costs nothing and you just do extra damage. And you have 1 less item in your inventory. I'm gonna throw this on the floor. Okay, I'm actually gonna stand it here just in case. Just so I can get into this room. And there is traps. It is one of those trap rooms, but I'm not sure what type of trap it is, so it might not be too bad. You're having a joke. That was just bad play by me. Okay, so there's only actually a little skull in there. Summoning traps, so it will summon enemies. Is that worth it? I'm gonna say no. I mean, I could lead them out into these fire traps, but... oh my god, no. It summons all of them at once? Because I'm probably gonna die. So I want to kill this one. Oh. Oh no, they're all awake. Oh no, 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 I need to run, need to run, need to run. Oh, I can never come back to this level. I didn't know which way I need to go. I did not know it was going to be that bad. I literally have like... can't go back to that floor now, and there was a locked door. I can go back if I have some sort of unstoppable weapon or something. That was just bad. I didn't know they would all trigger at once. With like the other traps, like the like the gas and stuff. Paralyzing gas and stuff, they don't all go off at once. It's just because one of them goes off. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I guess because when you summon them, they step on the other traps, and then they step on the other traps, and it's an endless cycle. So that's what happens. Okay, I didn't really think of that. I'm starving. Oh, we're on to our last bit of food. Hopefully we'll find some. Cool. So, Stone of Affection. Another Stone of Affection, I have no idea what they do, and Crimson Potion, another one of those pages, which I'm going to read actually, because I actually do care about the alchemy. I do not know anything about these stones, they're not in vanilla. When a stone is thrown next to an enemy, they'll be temporarily charmed, and instead of attacking you, will attack your allies. So that's like good. I don't have any allies, so it's kind of useless, and I've never bumped into an ally in this version of the game, and I rarely did in the vanilla. So I actually think that they're kind of useless. So I can actually make better scrolls now. This is confusing stuff. Scrolls of Enchantment. This will infuse a weapon of armor with powerful magic energy. I kind of want to put that on my staff. Like, so what does it cost? Just 2 rune stones and a scroll of upgrade. I have that. I'm gonna do that because like I don't like these stones. Ta-da! So is that it? Can I put it? Can I even put it on my staff? If not, I'll put it on my armor. I can put it on my staff. Perfect. I can pick. Blazing enchantment, unstable enchantment, blazing. Is it stuff on fire? That sounds cool. Does this just affect the melee part of it? Or does it now burn when I zap? Or is this a melee? That could have been pretty stupid. Oh, I don't know what. I can finally see what these do. Feed! You can eat my sandals are eating. Nom nom. I've already gained nutrients. Oh, they need to eat all different types of seed. What are they doing? So I think I get like more seeds when I trample on grass. I think I have no idea what this item does. I will look it up on the wiki. Is there even a Shattered Pixel Dungeon wiki? I know there is a normal Pixel Dungeon wiki. I think enchanting that was kind of stupid because I'm not even using it. Yeah, I didn't really think of that, to be honest. I didn't really. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. That was very stupid. I have 2 of these potions. Don't I have a potion of Frost? They are probably the most useless potion in the game. Maybe I can turn them into something, because I know you can turn potions into stuff. Or is it scrolls that turn into stuff? Hello. I'm just gonna throw you out at you first. Oh, that was nasty. So can I actually? So I can't check my shuriken's health. 1 out of 5 uses and then it breaks. But that's left. I think it obviously has 5. It's shock, flock, and detect curse. Detect curse. Oh yeah. So. You know, I talk about how your meat can be cooked. You can also freeze it instead of cooking it, which, like, actually seems like a pretty smart idea. I'm gonna cook this one as well, or freeze this one. It's the same though. Like, you can still eat them when they're frozen. Wonder if I can like combine these 2 meats and like the berry. I'm gonna try some things, or do I have to have the page? Maybe I'll just unlock more pages as it goes on. So can I actually do anything with the, like, can I turn the potions into anything? Not yet. That's pretty cool. Tipping darts is pretty useless, to be honest. Creating runestones is kind of useless. Creating potions, obviously, it's pretty easy. Exotic potions, they are cool. I've heard this one is good, potion fielding. So I don't really know much about these ones. Maybe I'll read about them another time. I don't really want to right now. But if I get you, and you, can I craft you into like some superfood? That'd be super cool. Superfood, no? So, Stone of Detect Curse, Stone of Flock, so it detects curse and obviously just detects the curse instead of getting rid of it. I've read that before. Stone of Flock summons magical sheep around. I did get that in the last run, it's actually okay. Stone of Shock unleashes a blast but briefly stuns enemies. That's actually pretty good. And this, and then that's not bad at all. So I haven't talked about this much. The Arcane Stylus. Basically, what the Arcane Stylus does is it like puts a random enchantment like potential or exhausting, so they can be bad. Corrosion, they can be bad or good. There's like a 50-50 chance of it being good or bad. so I don't like taking that chance. That was right there was just a random scroll. It was actually a scroll of recharging. So let's go down here, which is okay. Scroll of recharging, not bad. Not exactly the best scroll, but alright to have some of. Okay, so animated statue room. I think I've covered this before. Has a blazing dirk, and it looks real. Am I gonna go for it? Yeah, do you know what I am? I'm gonna freeze him first. No, well, first I'm gonna throw this at him. He's still not moving. Now he's moving. Then I'm going to get a potion of frost and go throw it at him, and he's gonna freeze because he's in water. If he turns frozen, I throw this potion at him because I'm never gonna use this potion, by the way. People think they're like really good potions, they're really not, because the enemies move so much. Cool, blazing dirk, and they come all already identified. So this is actually a pretty good weapon. It's probably, so I am weakened temporarily, which means I lose 1 strength. 2 points of strength. That is really bad. How long does it last for? 4.8 goes. I don't know how you have a point of a go, but hey, whatever. I'm back. I can't equip this if I wanted to. Damage 4 to 18 or 3 to 15. However, this is burning and this is not, so I think this is the better weapon, to be honest. So that lasts for loads. So the first shop isn't until like floor 8. So, or floor 6. What am I talking about? You actually. So what do you give me? Bar skin. Your skin is hardened and filled rough and solid like bark. The hardened skin increased your effective armor. I wonder why. Because the food was nice? Because the food tasted nice and made me strong? I don't know, guys. I don't know if that makes much sense. Alright, I think this floor is done. It's the goo now, which is the kind of boss. I'm not ready at all. So I think I'm actually going to go back up to see if maybe those enemies despawned. I don't really know how the spawning works in this game. But hopefully all my enemies, all the enemies I was fighting, just went away. Maybe. Okay, I hate these crabs. They're my least favorite enemy. Level 6 reached. Hello? Hundreds and hundreds of enemies. Are you guys here? There's one. We're just gonna go to like 5 billion. Oh, they're just gonna keep coming. If I ever want to come here and farm XP, it's not a bad play. Are they gonna keep coming? I think they're just gonna keep coming. And I can't kill them forever. I'm gonna have another look because there could just be a few enemies. Okay, so it's not looking like it's just a few enemies. Oh, I have a little zap him. He might just die before he gets to me. Perfect. So, little strategy. I don't really want this. So. I think that's it. I think there isn't many more than this. Hopefully I can just kill them all. Is that all of you? Why would that be all of them? That would make sense. Finally I killed all of them. And I can actually cook my other monster meat. Well, it is already frozen, so I can't. Better give me something good. Gold. Gold. Oh no, I almost stepped in the trap. I'm not gonna be able to kill the goo. I think I'm probably gonna die. Have I explored this whole level? I do not have a key, but that's because I think it's down here. I'm just getting out of this level. Why am I invisible? Why am I invisible? I didn't drink a potion. I don't understand where I'm getting these buffs from. If someone can tell me where I'm getting invisibility from, that'd be helpful. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do is just fight the goo. I'm just gonna go for it. I'll probably die, but it's worth a go. Okay. Maybe give me a potion of healing, that'd be really nice. A wraith? No thanks. And a spear, which is actually a really, really good weapon, but it's cursed, so it's not that good. Cool. Hello? Hello, goo, are you here? Yes, he is. Or she. I don't really know if it has a gender, but because it's a goo. How do you get some dewdrops? I will go and get some more. Now, perfect. Okay, so possibly. Okay, we're almost at the room. I think it's gonna be one more room. Not even. It's a corridor. Let's just eat our food. I know it's like not great use of food, but it's worth it. Hello. So what you can do, a strategy, is try to set him on fire. So I'm just gonna keep hitting him until he sets on fire. Come on, come on, come on. I need to try to set him on fire without having this toxic ooze. In fact, actually, I have a good idea. I'm just gonna let him fight the bee. Hello. Fight, 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 fight. I need to find some water. I think the bee's dead. The bee is definitely dead. You hear something die in the distance. It's not the goo. So the goo actually heals in water. He's currently in water now because he's healing. I'm not very happy about him healing, but... Okay, hello. If you could... shock stone. It worked kind of a little bit. Goo is pumping himself up. Okay, then I want to move. Run. Stone of Flock. So I have a good idea which is. Okay, that wasn't a great idea, I promise. The great idea was, okay, maybe we'll work on him. Obviously, no, he's too strong. He's too strong for that. No! Because I'm dead. I don't think there's any chance of me living. Because I can't get past him, and I'm not going to be able to kill him. And I have the toxic ooze effect, which is doing damage to me. This is it, guys. Oh my god, imagine. No, I'm dead. I'm still gonna die. I killed the boss, but I'm still gonna die. Look, because I have the toxic ooze. Guys, that's not fair. It was so close to killing him. That's really annoying, guys. I'm really not happy about that. Okay, so well we can now see that this, like, we actually could have, if we could have got rid of this curse, then it actually would have been really good. Same with this armor, 2 to 20 damage blocking. That's pretty good. That was my fault as well. If I didn't throw that, I would have killed him and I would have won. I just got lucky there with the dodges at the end. Well, guys, we can actually check our ranking so we can see these are the top 3 games we've had. So, Absorbed by the Goo, this was actually the game that I had before, what I played that wasn't filmed, where I died to the Goo, obviously. And then this was the game where we died to the warrior as the Goo. But this is the time where the Goo didn't kill us, we dissolved. So we killed the first boss. I'm going to use this thumbnail, by the way. And, yeah, so that's kind of annoying, but I'll see you guys in the next video. See you after, lads.